JoyboyP with another unboxing review. This time on the Gigabyte 78LMT-USB3 motherboard. It's part of the Ultra Durable 4 series, so it is an older board. I am currently doing a budget build for somebody, and this is based on the AM3 socket for the, of course, AMD processors. AMD processors are fairly good for their price, but of course not quite as good as Intel for a lot of things. So yeah, you got the dual BIOS, USB 3, AM3 Plus. It's for the FX series unlocked processors, and well, there are other good processors than that. Humidity Protection, electrostatic protection, yeah, all that sort of good stuff. I have just done an unboxing and review on the Z87 UD5TH motherboard, but as I said, this is for a budget build which I'm doing for someone, so I thought I'd do this one as well. Some information here on the back on the ultra durable specifications, so humidity protection, electrostatic protection, power failure protection, and high temperature protection. So some logos and stuff for you to look at there. It's nothing hugely special with this motherboard. Let's get it out of its box and have a look at it for you. Inside the box we have I/O shield, just silver. I think this is French, installation guide or something. It's a small booklet. There's another user's manual there. It's usually a good idea to read your user's manuals. There's a multilingual installation guide as well, and a driver disc. It's usually a good idea to go on the manufacturer website to download the latest drivers. I have had problems in the past of not doing so. It does only come with one set of SATA cables, one of course straight and one 90-degree angle one. Now here we have an IDE cable. This motherboard does support IDE. This motherboard is a great option if you're upgrading your old computer to something which is a bit faster and so on. So just move all these bits out of the way and I'll get the motherboard out of its box for you. And here we have the motherboard. So as you can see, it is made on a brown PCB. I've never been a fan of brown PCBs myself. It only comes with one system fan header and one CPU fan header here. We've got the ATX power cable, an IDE connector for an old hard drive or something like that, two SATA cables, and another two SATA 3 gigabit cables here. You got your dual BIOS chips there. Let's see, you got your front panel headers here. So it's a bit dark in this light. Two USB 2.0 headers, one USB 3.0 headers, a comma header which I'm not sure what that's for. I'm not sure what an LTP is for. You got a front panel HD audio header. This is the revision 5 for this motherboard. The previous ones were in blue, and it does have a signal to noise ratio of 108 decibels. So all in all, it's a fairly decent motherboard. There's the AM3 Plus socket, the heat sinks. It's a bit of a, I don't know, a rough heatsink design. I kind of like it there. Right, sorry about that. here we have one PCI 16X slot running on PCI Express 2.0, version 2.0. Sorry, it's a bit dark in this light. PCI X1 slot and a legacy PCI slot. So as I said, this motherboard is a budget one, costing just under £40. In my personal opinion, it's one of the best motherboards for an under £100 price budget. It does have dual channel RAM slots, supporting up to 32 gigs, I believe. The motherboard is rated for 1333 megahertz RAM, so it's not exactly the highest speed, but as I said, you know, it's a budget build one, and it's not designed for anything too well. It's not going to be used for anything too demanding anyway. Sorry about that. I just had a slight interruption. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, this board is for a budget build that I'm making someone, and isn't really intended for high-end gaming and that sort of thing. It will handle some online basic gaming and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a good motherboard. Has good features, great connectivity, especially if you're upgrading from an older system and want to use like an old hard drive which you've had for the last 10 years or so. The person I'm building this for has had their computer for somewhere between 5 and 10 years now, running on XP. So yeah, have a look at the side ports here. Got this motherboard because it does support onboard graphics. Got two. In total, there are 4 USB 2.0 ports. One PS2 port, a VGA port, a DVI, I believe that is dual link port, HDMI, 2 USB 3.0 ports, got your audio in and out on the back there. I believe it does support up to 7.1 audio, apparently. I did read somewhere online that it said it does, but I don't see how it supports that. So I think that just about covers it for this video. So yeah, it's a decent board. It's great for a budget build. AMD is a good choice for if you're in a budget build. If you are looking to spend less than £500 in total on a computer when you're going to build one, you might as well buy a store pre-built one. Other than that, it's not really worth trying to get the lower end parts. So I just about covers it for this video. If you like this video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Please leave comments in the comment section below. This is JoyboyP signing out.